All right, it's a new day. It's a beautiful day to test another antenna. This is the HOA Buster from Alpha. Now this isn't the exact HOA Buster. The spike and the mount are the same. The 8-foot wire with 2 clamps is the same, but I already had this Alpha match, so I thought, let's try it with this instead of buying another match. So I'm going to connect it, spike it into the ground, and let's see what it does. Alright, we've got the Alpha match here, spike. I did have to put an elbow in here because I couldn't put the straight coax there, and even that was hitting the spike, so maybe the other one's a little wider or something. If I really want to look into it, I might just do a straight spike with the connector maybe, but anyway, I got it connected. And then we connected up here at the antenna, just the 8-foot wire. I've got a wheelbarrow. I'm not moving anything. I just want to see how this works as is. And I didn't cut away any paint or anything. And I actually have it connected to the strip, but that is screwed into the metal, so it is making contact. If I don't get anything on the SWR meter, then maybe I'll pull the black portion down and connect it to the actual drain pipe. So let's go in and take a look. All right, let's see if I can keep the reflection on the top of the screen from messing things up. I like to just go straight into the multiband and check kind of the five basic bands. So let's give that a try. I've already got the frequencies put in, it looks like. Let's see what it does. Okay, not too bad. Look at that. 15 meters, 20, 30, and 40, all under 2 to 1, with 10 meters being 2.4 to 1, tunable with the radio. So that's interesting. Now, of course, this, it's connected to a match, so it only means that the match has fooled us to thinking that my gutters are tuned antennas on these frequencies. So let's see performance. Not bad though. I want to check, let me check one more. Let's check, how about 3850 and see how that is. Okay, so whoop, a little too far. So at the end of the band there, 1.9, 1.89. So with kind of a center spot, 1.45 at 3.580. I think that's the digital area. Can't remember. How about what is 65,335? Something like that. And do let's try that. Whoa. Well, still 60 meters. Looks like it's tunable with the radio. It's under 2 to 1. All right, let's hook it up to the radio and let's see what kind of PSK reports we can get with FD8. So 10 meters, we'll start here at 10 meters and work our way the other direction. Looks like we got Colombia maybe, or South America, Ecuador maybe. Colombia, Ecuador, I can't remember what else. We'll see when it comes up again. And we're gonna give it a try. We're at Ecuador. We're at 50 watts. And SWR on both meters looks good. Let's see if we catch them. So I like doing the FT8 first because you can get visualizations of your reach, right? Just people reporting to PSK. I think that's the thing I like most about FT8 is you can kind of see where you're reaching. Can you reach all those locations by voice at that moment? Probably, possibly not. But regardless, you kind of get an idea of what areas you're reaching with whatever antenna or setup you're using. And for those who aren't familiar, pskreporter.info is how you see who is seeing you. And you can go up here. I just leave it at all modes, but you can choose specific modes, CW, FT8, blah, blah. And see who's seeing you. So let's hit go and update it. And right here are the color codes, okay, for the bands. So pink right here, 10 meters. Look at that. I'm getting way over here. I think I've QSO'd this guy before. Cayman Islands, Costa Rica, and someone's seeing me here in Texas. Oh my gosh. 10 meter NVIS. Okay. So it's probably ground wave, but that's all right. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. If I see those, the W or the K5 station, I'll try to QSO them. We'll see if we can make a short QSO with 10 meter ground wave. Of course, I'm not seeing them, obviously. I think what I'll do... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Say it isn't so. We're getting Ecuador with a gutter antenna. Now, my gutter is... Let's see, it's connected to that side, so that goes around the front. I think it's just the west side of my... Yeah, I think it's just the west side of my house. It's not all connected. Could be interesting to connect a wire to each all the way around and have a U-shaped massive gutter antenna. But right now it's just the west side. I don't know the length of that. A single floor, 2,200 square feet. And that's the garage side. So, I don't know, 50 feet maybe. We could look at it. Plus the 8 meter element. I'm going to hang on for this guy. Let's see if we can get him. Be fun to try legal limit, see if gutters can handle 1,500 watts. I don't have that power capability, but it would be fun. He's negative 21. It's pushing it to him not really even seeing me. So you know what I'm going to do? Let's try 60 watts. Let's just bump it up. Let's just bump it up to 60 watts. I know that Alpha FMJ can handle it, that match. That is a good match. I use it for all the alpha stuff, verticals. I've got a horizontal whip. I mean a whip for mobile. It's pretty versatile. It's similar to the chameleon match. The same kind of stuff they do. I've got the chameleon match as well. I just like playing with all those antennas. So as I said earlier, I have the Alpha FMJ, that metal cased waterproof match from Alpha, and when you buy the kit of the HOA Buster, this kit, it comes with another match. I don't know if that's their new match or specific match to what they do now, but I just thought, I've got one of their matches, I'm just going to try it. Maybe it's the same thing. Evidently it's working on 10 meters. Not as good as say an infed or a vertical, but it's working. Say somebody couldn't do anything, or even if you're in an apartment and could string a wire out to a gutter on the outside, you might be able to make a few contacts. All right. Oh, we got him. We got him. All right. So we're going to put in here $2.99. That's what I was doing for the FT8 poker. I wanted to see the difference between QRP and high power, what cards you'd get. So we're at 60 watts. We're going to claim 60 watts. And where's the comments? I want to put... gutter antenna. Oh, that's it right there. Duh, 127.0.0.1. That's the problem. All right, so we got 10 meters working. Let's go down to 12. Okay. Look at that. Cuba. It looks like a familiar call sign. I think I've had him QSO'd before, but now what would be great is if I had, two setups and you could compare like what I would be seeing on, say, the Hustler or a wire compared to the gutter. I'm just going to just assume that it's not going to see as many as a wire 30 feet in the air. But you never know. I could flip the switch and go back to, there we go, 60 watts. I'm going to retain Alpha HOA antenna. And let's retain that, so I have to keep doing that. Why isn't 12 here? Oh, here, it's kind of a maroon color. Let's take a look. Okay, not too bad. We're getting a few. West Coast, East Coast, South America. Okay, we've got some people seeing us. We'll do one more, then we'll maybe try to get this QSO, this NU6V guy. Usually when I stop to go to somebody else, that's when somebody responds. Let's see if... All right, not this time. Let's go to him. About 52 watts, 52 watts. Let's see if we can get him. NU6V, we could look and see if he's one of these guys maybe. Oh no, 6 would be over here, right? N6TV, he's probably one of these guys. Yep, there he is. Oh, look at that, New Zealand, that was on, oh, he just now saw us 3 minutes. That would be interesting, QSO with a gutter antenna. Evidently we're not seeing him if he's transmitting. Okay, so we got Cuba and California. 60 watts. I thought it's Alpha and HOA gutter antenna. I don't know why that should be retaining that. All right, let's move on. Let's go to 15 meters. Tune it up. We're probably going to get a bit more activity on this one. And remember, I think most of these were 10 meter was 2 to 1, but the rest were under, I think, 1.9, 1.5, 6 to 1. Oh, I forgot to erase. Let's see who we see. Let's check PSK. What's the new color? And the new color is brown. Oh, I was doing 15 earlier. Wow, look at all that on 15 meters. Europe, West Coast, East Coast. Here in, what? That's Michael. Michael, are you on? What the heck? I didn't even know he was running FP. Okay, I'm gonna have to text him, guys, because we want to QSO Michael. Oh, it's LJD. I'm an idiot. Well, that's interesting. Let's look at LJD. Does that mean I'm dyslexic, guys? I'm really interested in, now we used to have a gutter along the back which connected to the other side, but now we have a patio there, the roof, so they cut that chunk out. I'd be interested in running a little wire from the other side to connect those two gutters again and basically almost triple the length of, actually it would be triple the length because, yeah, it would be over triple the length of what I'm running now and see what it would do. I may do that later. Or maybe do an update, a short video or something. Come on, we got to get somebody. I know there's people seeing us. All right. Let's try a U.S. station. This might be, is that Idaho maybe? Oregon. Okay, let's see if we can get Oregon. Dennis Duke. Coming at you, Dennis. Let's see if we get you. Let's see if he's seeing us. That's always a good thing to do. Oh, whoops. Let's just do the last 2 hours. All modes. Sent and received. There we go. He might be seeing us. That's a lot of West Coast over there. I'm not going to zoom in. He's seeing us. Plus 14, guys. Plus 14. Cuba was negative 24. I just realized that. We got Oregon on a gutter antenna. And it's not doing it again. Oh my gosh. I forgot to copy, guys. Sorry. Alpha HOA gutter antenna. Let's copy that now. Not sure why that's not retaining it. It's supposed to retain that, but oh well. Maybe if I do retain all that. Let's make sure we're getting those QSOs. Yep. All right, that's 2 on there. I'm tempted to get the POTA. No, let's just move on. All right, let's go to 17 meters. Let me tune with this. No. 17 meters is 67. Where's 17 meters? 2010. Oh, it's some light. There's a lot of people on it. Oh, I'm getting out. It's definitely getting out. And then we'll do it ourselves. Sometimes I find when you do CQ on the odd, it actually gets people that don't see you on even because they're doing their own thing. Oh, there he is. All right, so we got him plus 2, nice. And really good span. So again, this is only about 16 patio, and then maybe another 8 to 10. So yeah, it's not even that long, guys. I don't need that one. Come on, don't give up, man. Oh, really? He already went to someone else and didn't. I guess he's happy with that. Guys, just... do you really need to make the QSO that much quicker? 30 seconds quicker? Just let it run. Unless he didn't hear this one. He's got a plus 2, so come on. It's FT8. It's already fast. Just let the cycle run. That seems awful loud. Maybe that's him coming back. There we go. Okay, good. All right, very cool. Oh, beautiful. Steve, that's your QSL card. That's beautiful. All right. Let's make sure no one else is trying to get us after I did the CQ. Or did I do? Oh, I didn't do CQ. We're going to move on, boys. We're going to move on to 20 meters. Erase. Tune. And I remember the SWR meter, it was already 1.5 or something. Man, I'm really interested in, I think what I'll do is I'll run a wire and reconnect the back gutters. So it need to be about a 32-foot wire and reconnect the back gutters. I got plenty of wire I can do that with. And see what it does, because that would add about 60, that would add close to 100 feet. Okay, no one's on ours, so I'm gonna run just keep it where I'm at. Doesn't look like anybody's on it. And we'll run some CQs on 20. Man, look at that. That's great. See, my Hustler doesn't have 17 or 12. Those are add-ons, and it makes it look too much like an antenna, so I don't get them. But check that out. That's pretty cool. On 17, I mean, it's close to the 15 meters, but still, pretty cool. All right, let's get back to it. Let's see who's going to see us on. What am I on? 14 meters. Or, yeah, 20 meters. Jeez. Uh-oh, the dog's outside. Let's see if it runs and trips on my wire. And now the bird's going to start chirping. I really wish I had some kind of a muzzle for that bird. I'll turn down the gain and put the mic closer to my face. Let's hope it's not very annoying to you guys. Let's see how we're doing on 20, which is kind of this peach color. Here we go. Whoa, look at that. All over the US. So we should be able to make quite a few QSOs with this. Look at that immediately. Well, I gotta say, guys, I mean, it's working. It's a compromised antenna for sure, but it's working with about a 25-foot or so length of gutter. It's not even the whole house. And that little 8-foot wire. Well, we may need to go to somebody else. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got him. Alabama. You should go back to Greenbow, Alabama. There we go. All right, WA4TED, we've gotten him before. We'll let this one finish out, and we're going to move on to 30 meters. Tune it up. And let's just put, see if we're getting anybody here. I don't see anybody. We're going to start CQ right away. Oh, we missed that rotation. So 20 meters, you know, pretty much United States, but a lot. Got all across the states. Doesn't look like anybody's on. I'll listen for a minute after this, and we'll see if we can see one of these two that's on there. Let's take a look now at what we're seeing, though. 30 meters is green, and all right, there's a few out there. Okay, nobody there. Let's move to 40. I don't know if I should even bother with 60 and 80, but we'll give it a try. What the heck? All right, let's see. 30 meters is great. Oh wait, no, we're on 40 meters. Where's 40? Blue. Here we go. Not many, and look, although look, it's kind of regional. Oklahoma. Wait a minute. I know that person. No. K5. That name sounds familiar. K5TR sounds familiar as well. All right, let's zoom back out. We'll give it another update. Same ones. So we'll move on. I'm going to skip 60 meters. Let's just go to 80 meters. And see what we got. Wow, look at that noise. And that's with -6 dB attenuation. Let's see if it even tunes. Well, it's tuning. Tuning. All right, we'll just listen. Before we end here, 80 meters is this kind of a hot pink, I guess, or whatever that is, purplish. And I don't see any. Let's cut some of those out. I do not see any. As expected though, middle of the day, gutter antenna, short length. So anyway, look at that, not too bad, right? For a gutter, 30 something foot gutter with an 8-foot element. That definitely works. So if you got the money and can't put anything else up, I guess this is an option. All right, so here you can see the HOA Buster, the match and the wire there connected to that gutter. And as you can see down the side here, it stops at that Texas lilac bush. There's an arch. So it's only this length. Again, probably, well, maybe close to 40 feet. And then we had this patio cover put in, so it cuts off that 30-foot chunk. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna cut a wire and clip it onto this side, over the top, and clip it on that side. And then we're gonna get a whole nother length all the way to the end of my house there, added to this gutter antenna. So let's clip those wires and see what we get. All right, so what I did was I rolled it out here and checked the length and made it a couple feet extra long, and of course it's all tangled now, just dragging it from the garage to the backyard. And what I did was, this is the wire I used for my ground, my radials, for my hustler. I had a bunch of it. It was a 500-foot roll. So I just soldered 2 tips to it, and I'm just going to clamp it one end on one end, go over the top of that the roof there, and then clamp the other end on the other, and we'll see what we get. All right, so there it is. I just clipped it on there and just ran it all the way over, clipped it on one of those on the other side, and let's see if it does any better, adding all that extra length. Okay, so what I've done is I added that wire, about 33-foot length, clipped to the gutters on the side where the antenna is connected, downspout to the gutter on the other side of my 30-foot roof covering for the patio. So now it's connected to the other side of my house, which is probably another 100 feet or so. I looked at 80 meters, just as noisy as before. No one's going to be on 80 right now anyway, but looking at 20, seems like there's a lot more that I'm hearing than before. I don't recall this many CQs 10-15 minutes ago. So we'll see how this looks, and then we'll run it again. And I was hoping to have this 15-minute. Okay, let's look at it before this. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Excuse me. Jeez. Okay, let's save that as HOA Buster, west gutters only. All right, now we should be able to go to 15 minutes and not get anything. Perfect, that's what I want. And we are going to, looks like we're clear where we're at. Where are we? Oh, way over there. Let's set these closer together. We're still at 60 watts. And what I'm going to do is start a CQ. Once this is done, band is still clear. Sorry, I tried 12 dB of attenuation on 80 because it was horrible. Let's do this. Let's see what we get. And if it works good, I may just, I mean, the wire will probably last a while anyway. I soldered the connectors, but I thought maybe solder a couple eyelet connectors and then screw it in, but there we go. Already got someone. So, Wyoming. Cool. I don't see Wyoming very often. So it looks like I'm seeing a lot more on 20, but I think we'll call it a success and leave it at that. If I can later tonight, I'll try 80 if it's not stormy. It's the storms are coming in, so I'll probably have to disconnect at some point. But I'll try 80 and 40 later tonight. And let's hope I still have that in there. Nice. All right, very cool. We'll let him reply if he is. And let's look at a quick 20-meter report all over the states. I think that was the same as the other. But it looks good. What I'll do is I'll test all the bands again, and for 4 or 5 cycles, and I'll take a screenshot of where I'm reaching with the extended gutter connection, and I'll put that towards the end. So let's call this good for now.